continuous non-lock suturing. So I believe all of you can do this, right? All of you. Were you with me? Oh, they can do it. Ah, come on. Okay, so you bite. So this type of suturing is normally used to suture a cut, an open wound on the leg, any part of the body. So we go down 1, 2, and then you pick the end. Then now you go up 1. This is just for open wound. If it is an internal wound like cesarean section or any surgery, that one you will do the obstetrician knot, where you go down 3, you go up 1, and then you go down 1. Okay. So you cut the end. But remember, here we are doing what? Interrupted. So when you cut, you have to make your first bite. So this is the interrupted. So the first bite is at the edge of what? The cut. So at the edge, bite. And you remember we are doing the interrupted. So with the interrupted, you have to make what? A knot. So after you've made the bite, you pull this side a bit, because you are going to make the first knot with this thread. Have you seen it? So we went down. And we pulled so much. So you let me. This is the first one. So you pull, you go down, you pick this part. Good. Because you don't want this side. You don't want this side, which is holding the first bite, to be what? Loosened. So you cut the top, and then you cut this. So each bite you make what? A knot. So that is the continuous. So you realize that this one wastes what? Thread. Because each of them, you should make the knot before you move on to the other. So you can see the difference. So each bite that you make the knot. So this one is basically for open wound. Any question coming from our online viewers? They are joining, okay. Kakra. Okay. So if you, good. So you continue like this till you get to the last part, which is the edge. So with this, there is no need to do the aberdeen, because most of the external suturing you will also what? Remove when healing occurs. One, two. So if you know that you are going to use the interrupted, you must ensure that you have enough what? Suture. So that is it for the interrupted. So now we are moving on. So this is the interrupted. Okay, so we are moving on to the vertical mattress. So vertical is what? Straight line. Online viewers, are you with us? Okay. So with the vertical mattress, you buy it. Fabric. The future look cry. I hope so. So we will do the vertical and then we'll move on to the episiotomy. So with the vertical, you turn the needle and then you bite down. So you bite. I think I've gone very deep. Okay. I've gone very deep, right? I've gone very deep. So let me reduce the depth. I've gone very deep, so it was becoming okay. Instrument. Okay. So when you get here, you make a knot. So that is it. I think our thread, the suture is getting finished. So we can do our 2 down and all that. So this is how subsequent ones will look like. So you will see the vertical line continuously. So you finish all your suturing, that's the cut end. So each you separate. Okay. So because we couldn't continue, I will bring you a model for you to see the end. Or you've removed all. So you don't have to. Okay, so let's see if we can do another one. Bite down the turning of the pin. the left hand here. So let's see if we can make another knot. Okay, so at least you've seen 2 of it. So I believe I have to cut this needle. I think the non-tooth will do, the tooth will, whether the thing is not. So we have to make a knot. So I wonder how this one will, okay, let's see if we can do one. And so you can pause.